All right, everyone. So just looking at the markets, dailies on top, wrinkles on the bottom. So I think we have a spring on gold. I'm not. Yeah, it's a spring on gold right here. That spring, 2006. So it went down 1 point lower than 2007. The last pullback was 2007 right here, and this pullback went to 2006. So it's in spring position, and we're going to see what happens. I don't know yet. All I know is, like I said in the prior video, you have a heavy volume here. Biggest volume in over 100 bricks. So that is meaningful. And it did a spring. It didn't break down. So, and you could see when it did the spring, it was small bar like that, like a doji type bar. So it's not breaking down. And that's why I think gold is setting up. So I'm not sure yet 100%, but when it sets up, if it get in, you get in. Otherwise, you wait. All right, next market right here, which I'm trying to get. They're really, really slick. But this market right here, I think it's upthrusted. So crude upthrusted. Now, typically, I'm not too crazy at the level that it's at. Actually, it's not bad. It did a rally pullback, but there's chances that it goes higher above 72.50, around that 72.50 or a little bit higher. Here, it might stop because you have the breakdown right here. So it's just a retest of the breakdown. You see this brick has the biggest volume in 48 bricks, and that took out these lows. That's why I'm inclined to. I'm looking at it right now on the lower time frame charts, and it's a little tricky, and I don't want to take a position after hours because it's just a mess, right? After hours, because it's not enough volume to do the move, and then you just, I might, I'll see. All right, the other market is the ES. ES is a disaster because it's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. And it has done nothing. It's just been in this shit zone, just hanging out. So it's waiting for some news to break out. But this move right here is just holding. So it's going to go, but if you try to trade this, you have to be really careful because the range is very small. And small ranges, you have to change time frames and all of that shit. So I don't want to get caught up in that. It is much better opportunity right now in gold and oil than in ES just doing the sideways dance right here with a very poor range. See, this is the ES right here. Look at the move it gave. It gave a move, right? It gave a move, but it's garbage. It went up, barely pulled back, and then it just did a measured move. And then whoever tried to get in on the pullback, maybe they smarter and they got out at this supply area up here. But it was really not that great because there's no deep pullback. It just went up. All the way down. So trying to get these guys out, and then it just does some bullshit right here, and now it's coming back. Now it might go to this area and react. All right, so I'll be watching that. All right, so this is what interests me on crude. All right, so what interests me on crude is I'm getting the shortening of the thrust up here plus the selling, and look at this bar. Look at the size of this bar. That bar is the biggest bar in 40, 54 or 64, whatever, 64 bars. So you got the shortening of the thrust, and it did an up thrust here. Okay, so the only thing I don't like is that the way it went down after that, See, they set up a change of behavior earlier on in the day, right? Right there. There was a preliminary selling off here because the market right here went into an oversold condition. Right there was definitely oversold. And that's why you had a heavy selling that looked like a first change of behavior, but it's really just a big selling wave because it was a very big buying wave. In fact, this wave was bigger than the last 49 waves, plus at least 49 waves. So I said, okay, it might not be a change of behavior because it's just a very big wave up, so obviously it's going to have a big wave pullback. But this one right here looks legit. This one here is the biggest in 15, and they basically went down. These guys here at support didn't buy and they broke. After that, it tested the original supply area, and then finally here it's up thrusting that supply area, right? So everything is ripe for the reversal here, but this I don't like this because yeah, I mean the selling waves are getting bigger, but it's not a big number. It should when you want to see a change of behavior, right? You want to see it completely break the low and go down. Like it shouldn't go break it by a little bit, like right here, and drift. It should totally take it out. Like if you have a low, the change of behavior should boom break through and have progress. Those are the best ones. Those are the best ones, right? Here you have change of behavior that barely penetrated the low. That I don't like. And we'll see. I might take it tomorrow, just seeing the action. But generally, I want a change of behavior that's not just a big move, but it totally takes out support and has follow through and does it with big bars. Here you have one big bar that looks nice and bearish, right? But then look at this. So if there was a big bar like that, as it broke this low, I'd be far more inclined to short it. But after that big bar, it went sideways like that and that little crack and all of that. Remember, you don't want to change behavior on little bars or just one big bar. You want follow through big bars. That means that legitimizes it more. Anyway, I am done. Now you know what I'm looking at. The other idea is above 72.50 and 73.50 in that area for the sell on crude. And I think that's about it. All right, take care.